Okay, ladies and gentlemen, up next we have a case that I'll be honest quite pisses me off. I present to you the case of Jerry Strickland, and the reason it pisses me off is I feel that one of the people that were responsible for the death of the victim in this case, I think that person got away with murder, and I am referring to Jerry Strickland's wife. Her name is Missy Munday. She was, in my opinion, she was instrumental in helping Jerry Strickland, basically murder Elmer DeBoer. Elmer was a nice guy, and he was trying to help Missy. He gave her a shoulder to kind of lean on when things were getting hard between Missy and Jerry. And basically, what does Missy do? She basically stabs the guy in the back and helps Jerry steal a lot of money and kill Elmer DeBoer. She basically got off. A harsh sentence when she basically turned. She basically turned against Jerry Strickland. It's one of those situations where if you turn against a person who commits a crime, you get a reduced or no sentence at all, which pisses me the fuck off because I think that Missy knew what Jerry Strickland was going to do to Elmer DeBoer. She had plenty of chances to be able to go to the police or even call for help, and she never did. She never did. It doesn't matter what her claims are. It doesn't even matter what her supporters say. The fact is, she had a chance to get word out that Jerry Strickland murdered Elmer DeBoer, and she failed to do that. So let's actually get on with the case, shall we? Okay, so 3, 2, 1.
Elmer DeBoer was killed on May 11th, 1987, and his body left in the woods outside Pontiac, Michigan. The mystery of who killed Elmer and why is a story of the fatal attraction between an innocent 15-year-old schoolgirl.
And this is something that pisses me off every time I watch this case. This case, I am as pissed off as I was when I first watched this case when I was a young child, as I am now as an angry 43-year-old fat ass. I'm still pissed off, no matter what. And it's because they continue to try and push the narrative in this video that Missy Munday, she was some sort of sweet little flower, that she did not do anything wrong, that she was innocent and she was duped and she was controlled and she was misled by Jerry Strickland. When you watch this video, you will learn that Missy Munday was not as innocent as she likes to, or as people like her to basically claim. She did everything from lie to her parents. She hid stuff about her relationship with Jerry from her parents. She was there when Jerry murdered somebody. She had a chance when it came to being alone with a car salesman. She had a chance to get word out about what Jerry did. She did nothing. She did nothing at all. Therefore, I do not view Missy Munday as some innocent little flower that a lot of people like to do. No, she was guilty as fuck. She was, I think she was even instrumental in helping plan out this robbery that Jerry Strickland commenced upon Elmer DeBoer that ultimately led to his death.
And a criminal who'd served time for assault and rape. According to the police, their ill-fated love affair eventually ended in robbery, kidnapping, and murder. The mystery of Melissa Munday begins in 1985 in the small Maryland town of Hancock. Melissa was known as Missy to her friends and attended the local high school. She was an honor student and a member of the Future Homemakers of America.
I'm sorry, I don't give a flying fuck what she was a member of. He could literally be God himself. And that would not change the fact of what happened that day regarding Elmer DeBoer. I'm sorry. You can paint up a person as much as you want, but ultimately the truth comes out. It's like the base coat. It always comes out at the very end. And the base coat basically makes Missy Munday seem like a horrid person.
Academic records show that she was in probably the top 10% of her class. She enjoyed what she was doing. She got along well. And if I could have gauged it, I would have gauged it. Everything was satisfactory because that's the
Oh god, this guy is glazing. He's glazing this memory, this preconceived memory that he has of Missy Munday. Holy fucking shit. Dude, get over it. How the fuck can people be this fucking blind? How can how can people be this fucking blind?
way she seemed to be here at school.
Missy was a very shy person. She'd only go to her basketball games or choir practice or maybe a couple ball games.
She doesn't scream. That doesn't scream being a very lonely person or whatever the fucking mother said.
We always knew where she was at. When she got done, she'd call us. We'd go pick her up and bring her back home.
In 1985, a stranger arrived in the area. His name was Jerry Strickland, and he said he was looking for a property to convert into an orphanage.
And the fucking parents fell for this shit. They fucking fell for a hook, line, and sinker.
He called on Missy's family, asking about the ownership of a nearby house.
Hi, how are you today?
When I first met Jerry, I thought, well, you know, he's a smooth talker. I mean, it was his actions, the way he talked. He was so demanding. I didn't care for his attitude.
Missy was intrigued by Jerry. This first glimpse was the beginning of a relationship that was to change her life forever.
She really liked him a lot. Every time he came out, he brought her a gift.
And that right there, that should have been if I was her father, and I found out about this, I would make it known to Jerry, you stay the fuck away from my kid. You are probably double the age of what my kid is, and the fact that you are giving my kid gifts like this, I do not appreciate. This is your one warning. Stay the fuck away from my family.
He gave her a lot of attention that she didn't get at home.
She went out with him in the evening after her mom got home, and she said that she got home late, but her mom didn't know who she was with, and she lied to her, told her she was with a friend.
Oh yeah, totally. She was such a good kid. She was just a good kid. Never did anything wrong, right?
Missy sneaked out of her house regularly to see Jerry. He told her he had a tragic past and said his first wife and child had died in a terrible car accident.
If you are having to, sneak out of the house, if you're having to sneak out of the house, like under the cover of darkness, like you are some on a secret mission during World War II, you're running through a forest, the moon is high above your head. You have this paper here from the German resistance. You're trying to get it to an American officer. If you're having to sneak out of the house like this, you know what you're doing is wrong. And that's what the sad thing is nowadays. People, they just they are too easy to let things go. No, your kid fucked up. You need to lock that shit down.
Missy was swept off her feet by Jerry.
She had boy crushes at school,
Wait, hold the fuck. I thought she was a loner. Didn't the motherfucking say that Missy was always a loner, that the only thing she really did was her basketball game or her choir, and then when she got done, that, she called and they picked her up. What the fuck is it? I'm getting fed two different goddamn stories here. I'm getting told a story like, oh, she was an innocent little flower who was a loner, and that she was misled by this piece of shit killer here. And then I'm also getting a fucking story like, oh, she was all around girl. She had friends. She had boyfriend. What the fuck is it? Pick a goddamn lane and stay in it. God damn it.
Childhood sweetheart, stuff like that. But as far as going out of the bush, she never said anything to me about it. She never paid that much of an interest in them. That's what I don't understand about this and Jerry.
Your daughter fucking lied to you, lady. Your daughter fucking lied to you. And you're still in some fucking weird phase of denial. You're in some weird fucking phase of denial that you don't want to admit that your little angel is not a fucking angel.
I got something for you.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah.
Put it on.
She had bought a ring, she said, for a souvenir. I come find out later, Jerry had gave her the ring. And
Oh my God. She lied again? Who would have fucking thought? You know, a kid sneaking out the house, making sure she's not being seen. You know, she would lie to her fucking parents. Who would have fucking thought? Who would have fucking thought? Don't you just miss the days when kids would sneak out of the house and they'd come back? Okay, Mom, I snuck out of the house, but I'm back now.
I took her at her word, because Missy never did lie to me.
He's... Fuck it. Let's just keep playing the video.
That's why I never dreamt it was going to happen next.
Bye, Mom. The bus is here.
On the morning of April 17th, 1986, Missy left home to catch the school bus as usual.
I'll never forget that day.
Okay, let's play a game. It's called What's Behind This Bus? Option A, a big pile of money. Option B, nothing's behind this bus that, you know, and Missy just gets on the bus. Or option C, oh God, Jerry Strickland in his vehicle. What do you think it is?
It was on Thursday.
Let's see what it is, guys. We're going to find out.
I'll see you this evening. I said, all right. That was it. That was the last word she spoke to me.
Ding, 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 ding. If you thought Jerry Strickland in his vehicle, you're correct. And why the fuck did the bus driver not reach out to the goddamn school and let them know that Missy did not get in the bus, instead she got in some stranger's vehicle?
In fact, she got in Jerry's car and left the state.
Totally innocent. A well-meaning child, never did anything wrong. She never lied to anybody, right?
I didn't believe it. Missy wasn't that kind of a person. Because I know.
Oh God, this mother had. If possible, I nominate this mother for the most oblivious mother of the year award. Motherfucker, she lied to you time in and time out. Hell, she even goes later in this video, she actually talks to one of her friends, and I think she says something along the fact of that the only person that she missed out of her family, I think was her brother or her uncle or something like that. She fucking hated you, lady. She fucking hated you. And here you are, you're still, I didn't know she was like that. I didn't know my daughter was... Lady, she must... You are fucking blind. You're fucking blind.
Missy, I raised her. It was just a big change in that one day when she just left.
It wasn't just that one day. She lied to you about the fucking jewelry. She lied to... She snuck out the... If you ever look up the term inept parent, you're gonna fucking find her.
Even as Missy was driving away from her home and her family, she still didn't know the truth about Jerry Strickland. His first wife and child had not been killed in a car wreck. They are still alive. He had been passing bad checks around Hancock, and he had a prison record. He had been convicted of malicious assault. He had raped his sister-in-law, cut her throat, and left her for dead.
Great guy. totally does not scream future murderer of America. You know.
This unlikely couple settled in Springfield, Michigan, just outside Detroit. Even though Missy gave birth to a son, Jamie, she never told her family where she was living.
Oh my God, she didn't tell her family where she was living. Can it be because she didn't fucking like her family? And here you have the mom. She's just like, oh, I never could figure it out. I never thought she was like this. I thought everything was sunshine and rainbows. Lady, she fucking lied to you. And she refuses to even let you or your family know where she is. She would rather have you guys panic and worry about where she is instead of actually tell you where she is. Does that sound like a loving child to you?
She told me that she was very unhappy at home and that she didn't care about anybody at home but her older brother and her grandfather.
Older brother and grandfather. And here you have the mother go, I didn't know that it was like this. I didn't know. How the fuck do you not know? Seriously, I am seriously asking you, how the fuck do you not know that your daughter hates you? When she's literally going to her friends and saying that she only misses her grandfather and her brother or whatever the fuck. You are one of the sorriest I want to say sack of shit. You are one of the sorriest excuses of a mother I've ever seen. Well, I don't understand. Everything was okay with me and my daughter. I never could understand it.
And that's why she was with Jerry. It was because he took her away from home.
Look, I'm working, all right?
I never seen him kiss. Never.
Oh my God. You know, if I was a father and my wife or girlfriend told me that our child may be under the weather, I would stop what I'm doing and I would make sure that my son is okay. Here you have a piece of shit basically telling her, I got work to do. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, that really just screams nice, caring guy, doesn't it?
Held hands. I never seen him touch at all. I thought that was a little strange. I remember asking her about it once. And she said that he wasn't very affectionate.
To help make ends meet, Missy took a job as assistant manager at a gas station. There she met Elmer DeBoer, a courier for the oil company. He picked up the cash receipts from the local gas stations. Missy and Elmer became close friends.
How's Jerry?
Oh, he's kind of distant lately.
He understood that she was going through a really rough time, you know, being married to this guy, and they didn't have anything for the baby and stuff like that. He's a very understanding man.
I feel bad for the baby, I do. But whose fucking fault is that? You have a girl who fucking she wasn't even out of high school yet. And you have a fucking piece of shit groomer. Is anybody shocked that that poor kid was going to be suffering?
Very loving.
On the morning of May 11th, 1987, Elmer DeBoer came by, as usual, to pick up the cash from the station where Missy worked. He was near the end of his route. 1 hour later, customers found the station deserted. When the police arrived, they found Elmer's car in the parking lot. The office was locked.
We checked the interior of the station and found that there was nobody inside, but the safe had been opened, and there was an excess of $10,000 stolen.
And here's the thing. I feel that this was planned out in advance. This isn't something, I don't think this is something that just happened like spur of the moment. I think that this had a few days at least to be planned out between Jerry Strickland and Missy Munday. It sounds like that Elmer DeBoer, he would go there either every day or every other day to pick up the money. You are telling me that every day that he would go there, She did not get word to him and be like, "Hey, Elmer, Jerry, he is planning on robbing us. I'm really afraid. I don't know what to do, Jerry. Elmer, can you please help me?" She didn't do anything like that. She went along with it. Teenager or not, in love or not, people know the difference between right and wrong. Giving people hugs, telling people how important they are, that's good. Robbing and killing, bad. And this is why I don't fucking show her any compassion. Because she knew in advance what Elmer DeBoer was going to do. She knew she knew damn well what he was going to do. This isn't something that just happens right off the bat. This takes planning and everything.
Melissa knew Elmer's routine because of her position as assistant manager to that particular station.
And this is where the criminal known as her husband, basically he knew that she was in, she had access to this big amount of money, and he basically told her, we're going to be doing this. And whereas a normal person be like, you know what, robbery and murder is not something I agreed to when I married you. I do not want to go to jail. I think we should not rob and kill the nice elderly male. I don't think we should do that. Did she do anything like that? Fuck no, she went along with it.
She knew when he was going to pick up and where.
The police have developed a theory of what happened that morning. They believe that Jerry planned the crime and was waiting with Melissa for Elmer. When Elmer opened the safe, Jerry made his move.
Elmer, don't move! Put him up, Missy. Put the cuffs on him. Move! Move! Hurry up! On yourself, too. Now! On yourself, too, Missy. Let's go. Jerry.
The police...
I gotta give the producers credit. The guy that they have hired to play the role of oh god, what's his fucking name? Jerry Strickland. They did a great goddamn job picking this guy. He actually looks like somebody and acts like somebody. He's portraying the role pretty damn good, if you ask me. The actress who played Missy Munday, yeah, she could have been a little bit better. I think, honestly, she's too meek. Is that the right word? Meek? She doesn't really project herself at all.
Police think that Jerry handcuffed Missy and Elmer together to convince Elmer that Missy was also a hold-up victim and that her life was in danger.
We feel that Elmer was handcuffed to Missy on the pretext that she was going to be hurt. And Elmer went along with it.
Of course, Elmer went along with it because by the sounds of it, he was a really nice guy, and he did not want to see somebody that he considered to be a friend, to be hurt.
Reluctantly, but to protect Melissa.
What's gonna happen? I'm taking Missy with me. You're just gonna wait here, all right? Sit down here and just wait.
Then he unlocked the handcuffs to show Elmer that he wasn't really going to hurt Melissa, but he just wanted the money. And then he shot Elmer twice in the back of the head.
At first, I couldn't believe that it could have happened that way, but then I found out the rest.
Honestly, I want to, I'm shitting on the mom for being a horrible mother. The friends are not much better either. They openly admit that he treated her, that Jerry treated Missy Munday very poorly. They openly admit that. They've said it. That he didn't really care about the kid, that they never seen them touch, and never, And then here you have them. Well, I didn't think that he'd actually do something like that. I swear to God, this case, with the exception of two people, with the exception of Elmer DeBoer and that baby. I swear to God, everybody else in this video, and the police officers, because they didn't know the people, but I swear everybody else, the parent, the mother, the friends, I swear they're just fucking, that they are just horrible people. They are horrible people. I never thought you could do something like that.
To the story and how it happened, and it was unbelievable. It was something that you'd never expect out of Melissa.
She lied daily. What is the limit? Like, when do you think she would actually start doing stuff like this?
Well, what do you think? You want to take her home?
The morning after the murder, Jerry and Missy were seen in Pontiac buying a blue pickup truck with cash in small bills.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
While Jerry went to get insurance, Missy sat with the truck salesman and chatted for over 2 hours.
Over 2 hours, ladies and gentlemen. She stayed there and she talked with the salesman while Jerry went to get the insurance. 2 hours. 120 minutes. She could have told the salesman, hey, I need your help. The guy, my husband, he just killed somebody. Please call the cops. I am deathly afraid of what could happen to me and my baby. Please. I don't want, can you please help me? He didn't do that. He didn't do that. And we are here, and we are here and being tried to be led and believe, oh, she's just some innocent little flower. No, she knew what Jerry did to Elmer. No, that shit may work on some of the weaker people out there. It's not going to work on me. I know the difference between right and wrong. Giving people high fives, awesome. That's a good thing. Shooting somebody in the back of the head is a bad thing. I just can't believe that people actually fucking believe that, believe that. Oh, she's such an innocent person. She's all innocent. All-American girl.
Now you got this 2.5 hours that she was alone. She could have told the salesman of Lucky Auto Sales.
Thank you. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who can fucking see logic.
She could have picked the phone up and called the police herself to say, let me out of this. I'm in trouble. I need help. She's guilty. She's just as guilty as he is.
Exactly.
She had the opportunity, and she didn't do it.
It's unbelievable. Somebody that sweet could do something like
Oh, for fuck's sake. God, pull your head out of your ass. For fuck's sake.
that. And it wasn't just me that thought she was sweet. Everybody did.
Oh, don't fucking speak for me, bitch. Don't fucking speak for me. I see this girl for what she is. Don't fucking act like, oh, everybody like, no, I may not know her personally, but from this, I can tell she's not a good person.
I just don't think, from what I saw of her, that she could have been involved in that. Again, I guess we changed, but to what I remember of this girl, I just don't think she could be part of it.
She's as guilty as Jerry Strickland is, even though she did not pull the trigger. She's as guilty of first-degree murder.
She should have been put on, if Michigan or wherever it was, well, I'm not sure if they did or if they still do, if they had execute or capital punishment, basically. If they had capital punishment, she should have been up there with Jerry Strickland.
They obviously aren't the people that they made everybody believe.
The fuck you say? The fuck you say? Oh, they're not the people that they made everybody think. The fuck? Really? Really? It took you this long to fucking figure it out. No, the hiding of the secrets, the sneaking out of the house, the lies being told to the parents. That wasn't enough to tell you that there were problems. Murder was where the line is drawn, apparently.
They're liars. They're phonies.
Lady, you're fucking phony also. Don't even fucking act like you're some innocent person.
There wasn't any reason for him to die. And they could do that to somebody like that. Who knows what they've done or what they could do now.
We're fearful that somebody may get hurt again. They're dangerous people. And anybody that comes in contact with them better understand the fact that they can be very, very dangerous.
I never noticed a change in her. I didn't notice a split in her personality.
The mother's still fucking stupid. She doesn't want to acknowledge it. She's God damn. I thought I've seen some stupid parents in my lifetime. She's taking the cake.
Unless I didn't want to. But Missy's gone. I don't know if I'll ever see her again or not. When she left, we found this letter. And in that letter, it stated, not to let nobody put her down. She wasn't no whore. She loved us all.
Apparently not if she told her friends that she only cared about her brother and her uncle or grandfather or whatever the fuck it was.
Take care of ourselves. Signed, Missy.
Missy is 5 feet 6 inches tall, 135 pounds, and is now 17 years old. She's traveling with her 1-year-old baby, Jamie. Jerry Strickland is 26 years old, 5 feet 11, 250 pounds, and has a scar on his forehead.
I want them both real bad. They are dangerous people to any community that they're in. They will do this again.
Update: Moses Lake, Washington.
Why the fuck is it that all the deranged people go to Washington? It could be that the government here in Washington is run by nut jobs also, I guess. Maybe that's why.
Within minutes of our broadcast, 20 viewers in this small rural community called the police to say they recognized Jerry Strickland and Missy Munday. 7 hours later, the police arrested the fugitive couple at a friend's house. They discovered that Jerry and Missy had themselves watched the broadcast and were waiting for the police.
All he said is, "I'm the guy you're looking for." And he was just real calm and collect. No violence at all.
Of course, people like Jerry Strickland, the only time they become violent is when they know they have the person reasonably subdued. I would make you a bet that if you were facing Jerry Strickland face to face, he would not be willing to do the shit that he did to Elmer. And the only reason he probably did the shit that he did to his sister-in-law with the rape and attempted murder is because he probably caught her off guard.
I figured the time was about 7 hours and 15 minutes from the time the Unsolved Mysteries aired and he was in custody. I just felt super about it.
On February 12th, Jerry and Missy were extradited back to Michigan to stand trial for armed robbery, kidnapping, and murder. Jerry insists they are innocent.
They got circumstance of evidence, all hearsay. It's people talking, but no witnesses.
Money is missing. Elmer DeBoer is dead. Jerry Strickland and Missy Munday went on the run. It doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure this out. If they were so innocent, why the fuck did they run all the way from Michigan to Washington State?
I mean, okay? That's why, I say they're going to learn that we didn't do this.
We have enough evidence, circumstantial evidence and physical evidence, that we feel he's guilty.
All they want is a conviction, and they don't care if they burn me or not.
Notice what he said. Me. Not. I'm worried about my wife. What could happen to her via this trial? What could happen to my baby? No, it's me.
Thanks to our viewers, Jerry Strickland and Missy Munday will have their day in court. They're being tried separately, and if convicted, could face life imprisonment without the possibility of parole.
Just another way that the justice system has failed. Both, if justice was as righteous as it should be, the both of them, Jerry and Missy, should have been put up for the death penalty. Okay, hold on, let me do this. There you go. Jerry Strickland was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 2 life terms without the possibility of parole. This is what fucking pisses me off a lot here. Missy Munday pleaded guilty to 1 count of armed robbery and served 7 months in a juvenile facility. No life sentence, no nothing. Other charges were dropped in exchange for her testimony against Strickland. That's right, she helped get a person killed. She helped get a person killed, and she got a slap on the wrist. He had a chance to tell Elmer DeBoer what Jerry Strickland was planning. She had a chance to tell that car salesman what happened. She had a chance that entire time that they were on the run. She could have reached out to somebody. She never did. Do not feed me this bullshit that she is some innocent flower that she was taken advantage of. A person who knows right from wrong would have reached out to get help.
In a moment, the story of a man who is serving a life sentence for robbing a gas station.
Oh my God, this case here, the Michael Martin case. I feel this is one of the best cases of miscarriage of justice ever.
5 eyewitnesses claim he's innocent.
Okay, so that was the case of Jerry Strickland. The piece of shit got arrested. He was apprehended. Sadly, both Jerry Strickland and Missy Munday were not, sentenced to death because odds are, Michigan, cowardly got away with capital punishment. We have to be better. We cannot sentence people to death. We got to be better than that bullshit. It's a cowardly mentality. Okay, Jerry Strickland. Real name is Jerry Wayne Strickland. Jerry Strickland. Oh, okay. Jerry Strickland and Jerry Stricken, aliases wanted for murder, abduction, robbery. He was missing since May 12th, 1987. Okay, let's just scroll down. Okay, extra notes. This case originally aired on the February 5th, 1988, special number 5. It was updated May 6, 1988 on the special number 6 episode. It was later reprofiled in the Dennis Farina case or episode August 11th, 2009 and April 2nd, 2010 episodes. It was titled Badlands in reference to the 1973 movie of the same name, which is also about a young girl running off of the criminal and committing murder. Elmer's widow Mary was interviewed for the show, but her interview was not aired. They should have aired it. It would have added more meaning and desperation to get these people brought to justice. Let's see here. Sources say whether or not Missy and Jerry were married. Some sources referred to the gas station as a service station. Who the fuck cares? Somebody was fucking murdered, and we are arguing over the name of the location. Fuck off. Let's see here. Jerry worked for another gas station. They came to Michigan in July. Elmer was 48. He was kidnapped at 7:30. Robbed at 15,000. Yada yada yada. Okay, let's scroll down. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, let's go here. Start here. A former co-worker and roommate of Jerry testified that a month before Elmer's murder, he helped Jerry plan the robbery. See, this is what I mean. The motherfucker planned this shit out. This was not last minute. This is not like a fucking crackhead who is needing a fix, their fix right away, and that they're just doing it on the spur of the moment. The motherfucker planned this out. They planned to abduct Elmer when he came to the Union 76 station, take him to a secluded area, and beat him up. They did not plan to kill him. Oh, thank fucking God. They're such humanitarians. We're just going to rob the guy. We're just going to rob the guy. We're not going to murder him because we're not murderers, but we're going to rob him and beat the shit out of him. The mentality of your everyday criminals, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. The coworker later backed out of the plan. Another coworker testified that Jerry had approached him about robbing Elmer shortly before the murder. On August 22nd, 1988, Jerry was found guilty of murder, kidnapping, and robbery. He was sentenced to 2 life terms without the possibility of parole. He remains incarcerated at the Thumb Correctional Facility in Lapeer, Michigan. In October 1988, Missy pleaded guilty to armed robbery in a juvenile court. She was sentenced to live in a Michigan youth home until she turned 19. While there, she got her driver's license and a high school equivalency diploma. In May 1989, after serving 8 months, she was released. She then moved back with her parents and children in Hagerstown, Maryland. She stated that she was glad to get away from Jerry and wished the crime had never happened. Oh, bullshit. Bull fucking shit. If you never wanted that crime to happen, you should, or if you actually felt fucking bad, or if she felt bad, she should have reached out to get help, but she didn't. Do not let this person fool you. If she was truly as remorseful as she is in this sentence here, she would have done everything to get her husband arrested. She did not. I do not feel bad for her, neither should you. And I find it fucking bittersweet irony. She ended up returning to the same home, filled with the same people she couldn't fucking stand. The only thing that pisses me off more than that is the fact that Michigan, let's see here. Does Michigan have, do they have capital punishment? Does Michigan, I think that's how you pronounce it, have the death penalty? Capital punishment, although the death penalty was formerly retained as a punishment for treason until 19, no person ever, wait, hold on. Treason. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Here, let me just fucking. I just want a simple yes or no answer. Let's see here. Okay, we'll see here. Does it actually say it? See here. I just want a fucking yes or no. Apparently they do, but they've only had like 13 executions carried out in Michigan's history. If they were fucking smart and they knew and they did what they were supposed to do, there should have been 2 additional executions. They took a life. Jerry fired the gun that took Elmer's life, and Missy, she was complacent in not warning anybody. Oh, goddamn, this case pisses me off. This case fucking pisses me the fuck off. You know, I would hope that if somebody murdered me and I was trying to be nice to that person and they murdered me, I would hope that they would get apprehended and that they would face the fullest extent of the law, which means death, you know. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. When I return, it will be with the case of Michael Martin. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video.